This is KVUE News Daybreak.
He's a showboat. He's a grandstander. The FBI has been in turmoil.
More fallout this morning over the president's move to fire former FBI Director James Comey. What President Trump is saying led to his firing.
And here's something you probably thought that you'd never hear. Relief on MOPAC? There's not such a thing. Well, maybe there is. What's happening that could ease congestion on that highway?
Relief on MOPAC. Now, there's some good news.
Yeah.
The skies lit up overnight in central Texas. Some storms rolled through. Maybe you saw some rain and hail, bringing rain and this amazing light show. You can kind of see it there. Good morning to you.
Could you see it? Or
Not
maybe?
really, no. You couldn't see it at all.
Am I not seeing rain?
I could see it in my mind's eye.
I have my contacts on, but I couldn't. I just saw black.
That's what you saw.
Okay.
I'm Brian.
I'm Yvonne. It is Friday, May 12th, and we call it like it is, I guess.
Well, you know what? It's Friday. Before we check in with Anavid Reyes, who's got her eyes on the roads this morning.
That's right.
Hopefully dry roads. Erica Lopez has a look at what's happening outside. Going to be a nice day, Erica.
Yeah, it sure is. But the lightning was there. I actually saw it on my commute, even though we didn't see it in the video there. And here's the proof. Some storms exiting our viewing area did have lightning from about 3 to 5 a.m. Now out of our viewing area, what's settling in is a dry air mass. And that's going to give us some clear skies this morning and also slightly cooler temperatures this morning, but we're going to warm up nicely. Check out the hail that we saw yesterday. Kara sent this in Austin, just north of the Pennybacker Bridge. That's a little bit larger than quarter-size hail that Kara witnessed. Hour by hour, this is how Friday's going to play out. A little bit of clouds, but we're clearing out very quickly. Lots of sun forecasted, high 86 degrees with all the sunshine. Quick peek at this weekend forecast. It's going to be amazing, especially for Mother's Day. Temperatures in the 90s, so a little bit on the warm side, but enjoy the warmth and the low humidity levels. Anavid Reyes has updates on traffic this morning for your morning commute.
Yes, I do. Good Friday morning. This is a live look at MOPAC. It looks pretty nice this morning. Still some construction here. You can see on MOPAC at Enfield, lights flashing red, so watch out as you hit the roads this morning. All right, let's go ahead and talk about your drive times. MOPAC southbound 45 to downtown, 14 minutes, 4 minutes, 22:22 to Cesar Chavez. I-35 northbound Buda to downtown, 15 minutes, 17 minutes, Round Rock to downtown on I-35 southbound. Green light here on this Friday morning. Back to you guys.
Anavid, thank you very much. All new overnight, Round Rock police investigating a double shooting that left 2 people injured, one of them critical. Police say they responded to a call about shots fired just before 11 last night. The incident happened at the Red Hills Villas apartment complex in Round Rock, just east of the interstate. Police say no one is in custody. It's unclear if they're currently searching for someone, but they are asking people to avoid the area as they continue the investigation. We're going to update you on the situation as we learn more.
5:03, it was a late night for members of the Texas House of Representatives. Faced with the midnight deadline for nearly 300 bills, more than 100 bills ended up dropped, but not before some serious battles on the House floor. KVUE's Corey Coffin joins us live at the Capitol to break it all down for us. Corey, good morning.
Good morning to you. Now, while there was plenty of uncontested bills that did make it through, there were also a lot of bills that were killed because of what lawmakers call political infighting. They say a lot of this stuff are personal vendettas. The day was filled with chubbing, which is similar to filibustering, where lawmakers ask questions about certain bills in order to lengthen the time that the debate is happening with the bill. But for many, it's personal.
So, members, please, if you can find it in your heart, I would appreciate it if we could move a little bit forward tonight. Thank you.
All right, you just heard from Representative Drew Springer Jr. Now, emotions boiled over as he took to the podium in a personal plea begging the House to hear a bill on an experimental stem cell treatment that could affect his wife. Now, in the final moments of the night, it became clear that lawmakers intended to continue chubbing on the bill right before that one. Some Tea Party-aligned House members called it retribution.
The people who are responsible for the bills that you care about, that your constituents care about, have micromanaged this process. We've seen bills die on the floor, go down in votes. We've seen them knocked off calendars, resurrected at a moment's notice, over and over again.
Mr. Speaker, members, thank you. Move passage. question occurs on
Now, they
passage of
didn't
Grossman.
speak about which ones in particular that they wanted to target, but those lawmakers did succeed in killing what's known as the Sunset Safety Net bill. If a similar measure does not come through the Senate, it could mean that the governor will have to call a special session, and all state agencies must undergo periodic reviews by the legislature or be shut down. Live at the Capitol, I'm Corey Coffin for KVUE News.
Corey, thanks a lot. 5:05 now. And this morning, the White House is changing its story about why President Donald Trump fired FBI Director James Comey. This comes as acting FBI Director Andrew McCabe made a stunning contradiction on Capitol Hill. ABC's Janae Norman explains what our nation's leader is now saying about his reasons for letting Comey go.
The White House clearing up conflicting messages, from the press secretary to the vice president saying for days the president's decision to fire FBI Director James Comey was triggered by the recommendation of Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein. But those claims directly contradicted by the commander-in-chief during an interview with NBC.
Regardless of recommendation, I was going to fire Comey.
In his letter firing Comey, the president claimed the FBI director told him 3 separate times he was not under investigation, including once during a dinner at the White House when Trump claims Comey asked to keep his job.
He wanted to stay on as the FBI head, and I said, I'll, consider, we'll see what happens. I said, if it's possible, would you let me know, am I under investigation? He said, you are not under investigation.
Acting FBI Director Andrew McCabe testifying before Congress, offering more contradictions to White House claims the FBI rank and file had lost confidence in the former director.
Director Comey enjoyed broad support within the FBI and still does to this day.
And White House claims the FBI investigation into Russian meddling and possible collusion with the Trump campaign was, quote, one of the smallest things of what the FBI is doing.
Sir, we consider it to be a highly significant investigation.
McCabe testifying that investigation is forging ahead as this week's developments have prompted some who opposed an independent prosecutor to reconsider.
This is in the best interest of the president.
McCabe testified agreeing to notify the Senate Intelligence Committee if the White House tries to quash or impede the FBI's Russia-related investigation. Janae Norman, ABC News, Washington.
All right, well, it's no secret. We all hate driving on Mopac. I know, right? Drivers are frustrated because the project adding toll lanes in each direction is taking much longer than it was supposed to. But there may be some relief soon. Okay, I can hear this. According to the Central Texas Regional Mobility Authority, the toll lanes will likely be finished and open by the end of the year. A spokesperson with the Mobility Authority says more sections should be open by the end of the summer. Drivers say they hope this is true because getting down Mopac is a pain.
It kind of sucks.
It takes twice as long to get anywhere.
Construction is too much. It delays everything.
The Mobility Authority has already fined the contractor $20 million for the delays. For now, expect a lot of nighttime work as they finish paving and installing the permanent barriers for the toll lanes. I want to record what I just said. At the end of the year, if it's not done, I want you to play that back, right?
You get a free bag of chips if it's not done.
Yay. Well, say goodbye soon to vaping in the park or bars. The Austin Council has asked to add e-cigarettes to the list of tobacco products covered by city ordinances, adding them to existing bans. The move to include e-cigarettes passed unanimously on the consent agenda with no decision or discussion, I should say. They will draw up a new smoking ban for a final approval in the next 3 months.
You know, here in Austin, we're a few hours from the beach, but you don't have to leave the Austin area to catch some waves. Today, Inland Surf Park is opening its doors to families here in the Austin area. The Del Valley Park, only one of its kind in America, creates artificial waves for surfers. It opened last October, but temporarily closed for repairs about a month later after workers discovered damage underneath the lagoon. Since then, they fixed the lagoon, even added an area for boogie boarders. You like to boogie board, Yvonne?
Yeah.
To see all the attractions the park has to offer, go to our website, KVUE.com. What did you say?
Sell it? I go, yeah, never done it.
Never done it? You should. I bet you'd be really
I bet Eric is good at it. You're so athletic, Eric. I bet you'd be fantastic. We should all go together.
You don't need to be athletic to get on a boogie board.
Hey, yes you do. In my case, you do. I can barely ride a bike.
So you have no excuse, Yvonne. You can come join the party. Hey, the weather's going to be so nice if you want to do some boogie boarding and enjoy all those waves out there. Forecast this morning, clearing skies, temperatures in the 60s, so we're slightly cooler than yesterday morning. We're clearing out from the storms we had yesterday afternoon and overnight. Notice a line of showers and thunderstorms pushing through our eastern counties. That was about 3 a.m. Now that we're in the 5 o'clock hour, those storms are now out of our viewing area. So this is what your morning commute's going to look like. This morning, little clouds, but clearing out very quickly. Temps in the 60s, 80s by this afternoon. Sunshine and nice conditions. Quick look at your weekend forecasts. I don't think we can ask for a better Mother's Day weekend. Lots of sunshine. Sunday is going to be warm in the 90s, but humidity levels will still be pretty reasonable at least. We should remain under the 60-degree dew point mark. Guys, back to you.
Erica, thanks. The oldest living World War II veteran celebrating another milestone birthday. Austinite Richard Overton celebrated his 111th birthday yesterday. Had a big party there. Look at the number of people who showed up to show their support and gratitude for what he's done. The people are praising the veteran, and Austin Mayor Steve Adler also dedicated Thursday Richard Overton Day in Austin. Gave an honorary rename for the street he's lived on for decades in East Austin. Richard Overton Avenue now. Overton says he feels honored that so many people came out to help him celebrate.
Well, I'm proud to get that. I ain't never had one in my life. The people, they're glad to see it. Yeah, I'm glad for them. I'm helping them out.
Just a great guy. Overton says the secret to a long life, here it is, guys. A little bit of whiskey and a few cigars. Most important, though, being surrounded by people he loves and that love him the most. Look at the number of people that showed up
turnout, yeah,
for his birthday party.
Very fun.
Very good
fun.
day.
Awesome. Well, imagine your luxury vehicle bursting into flames when it's not even on.
That wouldn't be good. We're learning more about those fires in BMWs, what some owners are saying about their experience.
Still impressed how quick he is to respond to the odor and how quick he is to go straight to the source.
And he's the fiercest canine in Central Texas, the crime-fighting dog Lobos. This morning, we're getting an inside look at how he's trained and what his handler is saying about their success. Tina did this story. I'm excited to
Can't wait to meet him.
Yeah.